Alright, welcome back to More Force, showing you how to, react this time with more force. So this is going to be a little bit different. I recently had, I wouldn't really call it a Twitter spat, but a Twitter discussion. I wanted to share it with you guys. It's essentially me, I was replying to Ethan Van Sciver because he was recently on Timcast, and he was talking about Comicsgate. And apparently I offended some people. And they felt like they had to, I don't know, let me know how wrong Comicsgate is, I guess. I don't freaking know. Anyways, so we're about to go live in a second. In the recording, after I edit this, you'll see the actual Twitter posts. For now, I'll just be reading them. I'm going to go live. I doubt anybody's going to join me. I'm doing my morning stream again, so you probably want to hear cars in the background. I'm on my way to work. But anyways, going live. We'll turn the collab off because it's just me talking. Do I need? No, I don't need it. Just in case. Nah, I don't need to preface this is 18 plus. It was actually, for the most part, especially with this one person, I won't say their Twitter handle because I don't want. I just not going to say the Twitter handle. It was a very, very nice discussion, and if you see this video, you know who I'm speaking of. I completely enjoyed our discussion. You were very favorable. I will not be calling you names. I will not be disparaging your name or anything like that. I disagree with you pretty much 100%, but we had a very nice discussion on Twitter, so that's that. Anyway, so how am I going to preface this? Twitter beef about Comicsgate. There we go. That should do it. And then we'll go live. Going live. We're doing it live, boys. Doing it live. Alright, still live? Yep, we're good. Okay. So, I'm going to pull up this tweet on my second device here. Again, on the recording, it should be showing by now. If not now, in a second. The actual discussion. Alright. So I made sure to make a screenshot of everything because it was a good discussion, and I didn't make any like non-valid points. So to this one guy, so I was replying to this one person. Essentially, they were saying that Comicsgate is dying, and my reply was, no, it is thriving more and more, and as long as we don't stop making. No, we are not mainstream comics, but we should be able to create without having to capitulate to what my corporate overlord says. Yada yada, essentially what Comicsgate stands for. And their reply to that, well, not their, someone else's reply to that was, no, it's not, lol. They made only one comic since guess how many years? 4 years ago. How many comics they made since then? 0. Now let's look at Marvel and DC. How many does that make? Okay, 1. That is a false statement. They didn't. Like, I think these people literally think Comicsgate is like one person or like one or few people. And it hasn't been 4 years. Like, are they high? They're either being disingenuous, lying, or they're ignorant. It's one of those three. Because if you look at Comicsgate as a whole, even the one that they're probably looking at, Ethan Van Sciver, it hasn't been 4 years since their last comic. Come on, bro. And then, okay, my next tweet was replying to this person. And you're literally trying to use companies who's been around for decades as a crutch for your argument. And companies who have millions of dollars to produce their comics, and yet still, for whatever reason, they're losing their audience to things like manga. My next tweet, so that was, you are foolish in this statement, and trying to meme on me, that's what I meant, and trying to meme on me, I ask you this, what is Comicsgate? If you think that it is a person and or a small group of people that you've probably have seen on YouTube and disagreed with their opinion, then you are wrong. And then my last tweet to this was, you didn't even answer the original question that you were trying to meme on, by the way. and they did not respond to that. So the original question was, what should we do? Like, honestly, like, what should we do to for our comic? Should we just go to Marvel, DC, IDW, and then whatever they say goes? If I wanted to make a character, I don't freaking know. However, I want to make a character, and if they disagree with how that character is being portrayed or how that character is, they have the final say, not me. I mean, I could always just quit, I guess, sure. But then, like, there is no answer. The only answer is to create your own comic books, which is what Comicsgate is. The only answer is to find your own audience of people that enjoy your work, and only, I guess if you want to use the word, capitulate to them, because they're the ones that are actually going to be buying your comic. That's the only answer there, really. Now, I had another Twitter discussion. Let's see here, let me bring it up. Okay. This one was in response to Pim Tool News. This one is, well, I guess I said, I might take that out. I should not set their Twitter handle. I'm not trying to send anybody their way, even though I'm a small guy. But, you know, just in case. Just in case. I don't want any, oh man, they're trying to attack me. Even, like, I got like 6 subscribers, bro. Ain't nobody trying to attack you. Anyways, this person said, today on Timcast IRL, comic book artist Ethan Van Sciver is big mad that strange women join the comics industry, and he can't glorify and exaggerate the female form anymore. And my response to that was, and look at what happened to modern day comics. It is trash. And people like, I won't say their name, I'll make sure to blur that out, won't support this failing industry despite shaming its indie artists for loving the female form. Don't stop drawing, kings, and don't stop supporting Comicsgate. Then somebody wanted to respond to it, which, no slight to this person, they were very kind in their responses. It looks like they were just answering questions. They had their own feelings and thoughts on it, but they weren't rude or anything. They said, have you even read any modern comics? Because I assure you, publishing hypersexualized artwork is its main focus. It's releasing entertaining stories. And then my response to that was, if that was the case, and the purpose is only entertainment, not preaching what society should be and or making sure certain groups are represented, why then are they losing an American audience to foreign comics, i.e. manga and anime? Why aren't they selling as before? And then I continue on to your original question. I don't read modern comics anymore. And I remember this one guy tried to like meme me saying, oh, he doesn't even read modern comics. Why is he complaining? I don't read them anymore because they don't want my money. They don't want my attention, clearly. Like, as of recording this video 2 days ago, DC literally just released a promo video for their, I think it's Gotham Knights. And one of the character bios, like there were character bios for Tim Drake, everyone, Nightwing, so on and so forth. And one of the character bios was literally like internet smart and bisexual. Everyone else had a legitimate bio, but that was the selling point for one of the characters, that they were internet smart and bisexual. Who the hell cares if a character is bisexual? Nobody actually cares because the numbers don't show that they care. They're not buying these books. And when I say that, of course, somebody's buying it, but not enough for them to be capitulating this hard for a small minority of people. But it's not about money. What does the Joker say in The Dark Knight? It's not about the money. It's about the message. Everything burns. And I truly think that's what they're trying to do. I truly think they're trying to just burn down what they see as comic books as they were, and trying to make some kind of new form of comic books for some god-awful reason. Oh, 1 second. I'm crossing here. Again, on my way to work. There we go. All right. What was I saying again? Oh yeah, for whatever reason, you financially speaking, you cannot quantify why they're doing this. Now, for ideology and what they believe, sure, this makes total sense then, because you cannot fathom or rationalize somebody that's completely hell-bent through ideology with no true logic. Ideology only really works when you, in my opinion, when you combine it with logic, not just through pure faith, because anybody can say anything, and because you feel that is right, you through your entire being act on this feeling. That is how many wars have been waged in history. That is how many deaths happen in history, because people felt this way without using logic with their feelings. And you can see that now in like our modern day climate, how much vitriol there is online and in real life. Just remember the summer of rage. Anyways, give me one second to pull back up the tweet. I was a response. So the next tweet I did was, to your original question, I don't read modern comics anymore. Hasn't interested me in a very long time. And that is very true. The last one that interested me was the 3 Jokers. That was the last one. And then, I didn't even buy that one, honestly. My friend let me read that one, because I do not want to give Marvel or DC my money at all. I don't see their movies, I don't read their comics, I don't play their games anymore. You don't know how much I loved Marvel and DC. Mainly, both. I didn't really like either one more than the other. I pretty much loved them both. This goes for Star Wars too. Still am a huge Star Wars fan, but I have not seen any of the new product. I have not seen Boba Fett because I refuse to waste my time with it. I have not seen Obi-Wan because I refuse to waste my time with it. I have not seen Andor because I refuse to waste my time with it. And Mandalorian Season 3, which, remember, Season 1 and Season 2, they were like their flagship shows. Season 3 is failing because they are capitulating to an audience that will not pay for their product. But if you're working on ideology alone and not logic with how you feel, then this is what happens. Anyways, back to the tweet. Has interested me in a very long time. By all means, recommend me books here that are pushed by Marvel and DC that don't focus on representation and inclusion over the story. The last modern comic I read was 3 Jokers. I don't know how old that is, but that's the last one I can remember. Alright, pull up this other tweet. Okay, so this person was replying to me, if I remember correctly. Yes, he was replying to me, and this person, we had a very well discussion. Again, I will not use any disparaging names or anything like that. I disagree with this person pretty much 100%, but there's a few small things I agreed with him on. It was like only 2 small things. After that, I disagreed with everything, but we had a nice conversation on Twitter. Surprise, surprise. Anyways, so they responded to me. You can create your own comic. I'm saying that with EVS and Eric July, they aren't that great. EVS had a meme about him missing deadlines and people asking where their comics and ISOM just exist. He is only used to move the plot forward. That's it. Like, ISOM just exists. So I guess $3.4 million just exists. Hey Anya, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Hiya. I'm just kind of reading a couple of Twitter replies I had recently. I had a very favorable discussion with this one person. We disagreed 100% of the time. However, they weren't rude. They didn't call me names. And so I will reciprocate the same respect that they showed me. And that's what I'm doing here. I'm only going to be streaming for like maybe 10 more minutes because I'm on my way to work. You might hear some background noise. Oh, can you not hear me? Hear me? Oh man, that's unfortunate. I am outside. That might be the reason. I'm like doing this stream on my way to work. Oh, okay. I see. For you then, I'll try speaking a little bit slower so you can understand what I'm saying. So, in response to this tweet that I was just saying, they told me, my point is that if you think people are flocking towards them for comics in masses over other companies or artists, you're wrong. Many people wouldn't hear of Cyberfrog or ISOM because the only market they pull in is the culture war market, which a lot of comic fans don't care for. And then, hold on one second. Me, I am 29 years old. Greetings. I'm not going to hide that or anything. And then my response to this sort of reply was, how is Eric July and EVS not great? Do you know how much they raised off their comics despite the uphill battle of mainstream media they have to go through? You can dislike them, but come on. Can you even imagine the work it took for men like Eric to create the comic that they're doing? And then in response to the other tweet that they did, my response was, hold on one second. Oh, there we go. I'm a little new to this. I kind of just screenshotted the entire conversation, but because so many people were talking to me at the same time, the screenshots are a little jumbled. Okay, this same person then wanted to say, not much bi representation in DC Comics besides Harley Quinn, maybe Poison Ivy. Superhero-wise, we have like one bisexual Robin. I don't see the issue promoting while Comicsgate says we aren't woke, which woke has no meaning. It's like we aren't communists, no selling point. That was their response to me. And then my response was, why the hell does there need to be any representation? Why is his character profile, I'm bisexual? What does that make a normal reader who isn't bisexual want to invest time and money into the comic? And woke does not mean something. Oh, woke does mean something. I'll give you a nutshell definition. My nutshell definition was, it means foregoing character and storytelling for the purpose of pushing representation and or ideology. Again, his character profile isn't that he's the son of Batman or he came back from the dead. I apologize for the loud noise in the background. Again, I'm on my way to work. Anyways, again, his character profile isn't that he's the son of Batman or he came back from the dead or that he's a leader. It's he's bisexual. And that is the crux of what woke is and what I won't be putting in my comics, what meaning Comicsgate, if not, I would say almost all of them won't be putting in their comics. They won't be putting in representation for anyone really, just cause. If they are true to what they feel in their comics, what they're going to be doing and what I am doing is telling a story first. And then if there happens to be a bisexual character, a gay character, a black character, an Asian character, a straight character, a white character, whichever kind of character, that comes second to the fact that I'm telling the story. Representation should not be the selling point of your story. Yes, representation can help, but when you make representation the main focus of the story gets lost. And that is why modern day comics, and especially their movies, are failing right now. And then Their response to that was they took issue with the fact that I said normal reader. Like when I said a normal reader when it comes to the bisexual thing, which is objectively the truth. If you're going to try to tell me that 50% of the population is bisexual, then come on. Like, come on. Normal is the majority, or just the average, I would say. Not even the majority, the average. Anyways, they said, you're saying a normal reader as a way to say being bisexual is wrong. Wrong. And I called them out on this to not put words inside my mouth. That is not what I said. The second thing was having representation in media keeps the hobby alive and brings in newer people. We have thousands of straight characters. Main character being bisexual in comics is seen as good because there isn't any. And with that point, I say, okay, you can have a character that is bisexual, but when you're promoting your work, your comic, your story, and the selling point is that, look, this character is such race, such nationality, such religion, such sexual orientation, that immediately tells me that you're going to focus on those things first and the story second. And that is the problem with modern day comics. Now, unfortunately, I am at my place of work. I have to end the stream here. I will be continuing this after around 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you're interested in that, please come by. Anyways, I'll see you guys next time. If life gets you down, put a little more force. Thank you, Anya, for joining the stream.